This July, the sky's the limit at District Stairs SVG. Get ready for serious savings across the board. Take 10% off all lights, faucets, tools, tin sets, and grouts. Enjoy 20% of all laminating flooring, 20% of all vinyl flooring, 20% of all railing projects, whether glass, PVC, aluminum, or stainless steel, and 20% of all renovation jobs, from bathroom upgrades to full home makeovers. That's not all. Get a huge 50% off all crown moldings, baseboards, and trims. Plus, when you spend $2,000 or more on towels, you get 5 free bags of premium thin set. Yes, District Stairs SVG delivers top-tier renovation services, stylish finishes, and quality that lasts, with warranty on both materials and labor. And with our trusted program, your dream project can start now. Be paid in stages. Visit us at Russell's Shopping Center at Stony Grounds. Call 4567649. WhatsApp us at 1289 200 7649. District Stairs SVG. Endless possibilities. Yes. The place to be on August Monday, Emancipation Day, is at the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center for the kids. We have bunks and castle, trampoline, face painting, punch board, puzzles, sweet stall, games, treats. And for the big people, we have ring toss, dominoes, card games, and a whole lot more. And boy, me tell you, say, food from the local variety of every kind. Only $10 per plate. Full of quality and variety. You name it, we have it. Then the OTR foods done on the spot. Madongo bakes and dukana. And of course, Kong's chicken and liver roti. That's mouth-watering. A full stock bar awaits you. I tell you, music all day, and Dr. Fraser and Jomo Thomas will continue to educate us on the true meaning of emancipation. From 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., bring the entire family. Let us help emancipate the youngsters whom we are helping to get to school. Come out for a worthy cause. It's the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center. See you there.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
Soundblast Entertainment exclusive rentals. We have LED bars, LED chairs, LED tables, trussing, speakers, and stage available. Bring your event to life with exclusive party rentals. For more information, contact 1-784-493-1361. 1-784-493-1361.
Looking for reputable, reasonable shipping services from the USA? Look no further than Fair Deal Shipping and Trading. Call us today, 407-822-6792. From our hub in Orlando, Florida, we provide complete freight handling services. We'll do your purchasing, we'll do your shipping, and everything in between. Whether it's ocean freight or air freight, commercial cargo or personal effects, big or small, Fair Deal will handle it all. Visit us on the web at www.fairdealshipping.com or just call us 407-822-6792. That's Fair Deal Shipping and Trading in the heart of Central Florida, your artery to the Caribbean and the rest of the world.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinsiClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinsiClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement, or paint? Vinci Clean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. Vinci Clean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, the best in service.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO aged rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO aged rum. World class in a glass.
Introducing 2 new Instacash games. Yes, 2 more chances to win more money instantly from the National Lotteries Authority. Get the new $2 game, Win It All, where you can win up to $2,500. And there's Stack or Cash for $3 with a top prize of $5,000. Win It All and Stack or Cash. New Instacash games loaded with lots of prizes. Available at all Lotto agents. Instacash, so easy to play, and you can win instantly.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. To treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good, that good. When you shop at Massy Stores, that good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family.
The excitement is building for the West Kingstown annual raffle, with the grand draw happening live on August 1st at the West Kingstown Fair. First prize, a massive 65-inch Roku Smart TV. Stream all your faves in crystal clear quality. Second prize, a dreamy weekend trip for 2 to Mustique Island. Luxury, vibes, and pure relaxation. Third prize, a grand food hamper packed with all your favorite goodies. Plus, even more amazing prizes to be won. Tickets going fast, so get yours today and support a great community cause. It all goes down at the West Kingstown Fair on August 1st. You don't want to miss it.
While the New Democratic Party, the NDP, continue to represent the views of a significant number of Vincentians, the party is indeed obliged to recognize that we are now into new times. Through this radio program, the NDP hopes to keep in tune with the thinking of the populace, while offering leadership for the challenging times ahead. This program, New Times, is therefore for all Vincentians, regardless of political persuasion, to interact with the NDP in building a new team of New Democrats. Call telephone number 4565967 to interact with the party's host on this program, New Times, aired on this station, Nice Radio. From 10:30 a.m., it's New Times for a new team of New Democrats. The views expressed on this program are not those of Nice Radio.
Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and the democratic destiny. We believe our country's future must be shaped by our own hands to ensure a strong foundation that's based on rock, not sand. The education of our children is the pride of NDP, and freedom of expression is a pledge of our gratitude. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and the democratic destiny. Let us put our heads together to keep our country's name and protect our youth from danger. Proud guardians we remain. Our women and our children will uphold with our men. The kind and gentle nation and living harmony and love. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. We salute our founding members for the charge they gave to us to provide land for the landless, be honest, kind and just, a better life for every worker and for those who they can. To build one Caribbean, our peace and justice share. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight.
The winds of change are sweeping through the region. Change is long overdue. This is a new year. These are new times. We are the New Democratic Party. This is the New Times program with your host. We are ready. What about you?
I've been battered, bruised and torn, but I'm still here. Some days my life was filled with fear. Oh, but I'm still here. So many times I had to fight just to stay in the right. I have failed so many times, but I'm still here. I had many disappointments, but I am still here. There were days when I thought I could not make it, Lord, but I'm still here. So many storms I had to bear, Lord, for your joy they can't compare. Storms of sickness, storms of strife, oh, but I'm still here. I've been abused and misused, but I am still here. Been persecuted and accused, oh, but I'm still here. Lord, it's such joy know that your love had kept me so. Through the valley I had to go, but I'm still here. I'm still here to praise your name. Lord, I'm still here. You took the blame. Seems like my life was all so wrong, but your love has kept me strong amidst the gloom and despair. Lord, your love has kept me here. I cried and I cried, but I'm still here.
Oh, yes, I'm still here by the grace of the Lord. Let me say a pleasant good morning to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and let me welcome you to another edition of the New Times program for today, July the 24th, day in the year of our Lord, 2025. My name is Igal Adams, and I will be the host for today's program. Let me remind you that the New Times program is a politically sponsored program. It is sponsored by the New Democratic Party of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the oldest, most loved, the party with whom the majority of persons support, and it's the party that will be the next governing party in St. Vincent and the Grenadines after the next general elections. The leader and president of our party is none other than a 5 times elected representative of the Northern Grenadines, Dr. the Honorable Godwin Friday. But before we go any further, as usual, we will have our reading from the Bible, and we will be reading from Psalm 46, reading verses 1 through 7. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. There is a river, the stream whereof shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacle of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God shall help her, and that right early. The heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. This is the word of the Lord, Psalm 46, 1-7. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading, hearing, and doing of his words. Let me say a pleasant good morning to our leader and president, Dr. the Honorable Godwin Friday and family, to our past leader and president, also past Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Honorable Anne Eustace and family, to all of our members of parliament, both elected and nominated, and their families, to all of our past parliamentarians and past candidates of the New Democratic Party and their families, pleasant good morning to you as well. To all of our executive members and their families, our chairpersons and their families, pleasant good morning to you as well. And to all of our supporters throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines and in the wider world, we say a pleasant good morning to you. And to all of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, pleasant good morning to you. But you know, Central Kingston, the most wonderful constituency, the constituency with the most wonderful people in SVG, Central Kingston. So I must big the people up over there in Central Kingston, wishing you all the best. And to persons who are tuned in from a different country, you're not a Vincentian, but you're tuned in because you want to know about the welfare of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and you want to see us prosper as the rest of the Caribbean, and you're tuned in, we welcome you and we thank you for tuning in. Whenever the lines are open, let me just give you the numbers only: 4565967. That will be the local number. The WhatsApp will be 4983802. And then the Magic Jack 718-734-5615. That is when the lines are open up. But let me just see if I can bring you up to steam with some information in terms of things for the weekend. We know that this weekend will be a busy weekend for the New Democratic Party. Beginning on Friday, that's this Friday, we have our we have Brother Andrew John out in South Windward. He will be putting on his meeting there this Friday from 7 in the PM. That is Brother Andrew John. That is out in South Windward in Bridgetown. That will be where that meeting will be. And then we have Brother Conroy Huggins, who will be putting on a similar village meeting, but that will be in the village of Curtains. So that will be tonight as well. And that also is slated to begin at 7:15 in Curtains village. So we have those two meetings tonight. Central Leeward with Brother Conroy Huggins. He will have his meeting 7:15 in Curtains. So you're expected to tune in. And those of you in the area and in Central Leeward and North Leeward and, well, as usual, South Leeward, the Leeward corridor, we expect that you're going to be there. We have the two vice presidents will be there, Brother Nigel Nature Stevenson, Major Sinclair Leacock. We have Dr. Kishore Shallow, Brother Fitz Bramble, and of course, you have Brother Conroy Huggins will be there, as well as local speakers. So those things will be coming up, and that will be this Friday evening. Then this Saturday evening, 7 p.m. in Calico Square, yes, Sister Lavon Velox. She will be there with Anise St. George with their village meeting as well. So you got to come on out, be a part of it. Those of you in East St. George, whether you're in Calico or Brighton, surrounding areas, wherever you are, Choppings, you come down and lend some support. And those of you who are further out, maybe like the Diamonds area, so you can just organize yourself, come down and rally with Sister Lavon Velox, the next representative for East St. George. Come on, show your support, be a part of the action. You can't afford to miss that at all. You just got to be a part of that action. And then on the 4th of August, that is Emancipation Day. The usual West Kingston Fair. Brother Daniel Cummins and his crew, gonna be at the Nutrition Netball Center as usual. They will be having a big fair, lots of things to eat and drink. And I mean, don't cook that day, because when you buy food, you'll get plenty food, so you don't have to cook. Free up yourself from the cooking, just relax yourself, come down to the Nutrition Netball Court and show support to that Brother Daniel Cummins. And remember, all these proceeds that are raised through this fair, go right back into West Kingston to help the people of West Kingston who are in need. So you got to come on out, support Brother Daniel Cummins in West Kingston. Remember, he is the MP for West Kingston, and he will also be the candidate for the NDP in the upcoming general elections, because on election day, you don't have members of parliament, because parliament would have been dissolved sometime before election. So you will have candidates. So he will be the candidate representing the New Democratic Party, and without a shadow of a doubt, will be elected again as the representative for West Kingston. So you got to come on out, be a part of the action there. You can't afford to miss it. And on the 2nd of August, that is the Saturday night, beginning at about 7 p.m. Well, I heard Brother Philip Jackson yesterday saying 7 p.m. sharp. So come on out 7 p.m. up in the Richland Park Junction near the school there, where they usually have these meetings. We're going to be launching Brother Philip Jackson, who is the NDP's candidate for the Mariqua constituency. And we believe without a shadow of a doubt that he will be the next representative of Mariqua after the next general elections. We believe that the people of Mariqua will elect him as their representative. So you got to come out there, be a part of it, just as we believe that in South Windward, Brother Andrew John will beat his namesake, and the other John who will be coming up against him, and he will become your next representative. And also Brother Conroy Huggins will be your next representative in Central Leeward. So you got to make sure that that you go on out and support all these events, because the time is coming. July is almost out. Next week, Thursday is the end of July, so August will be in. Come next week, Friday, if it's the will of the Lord. So it's 1 month closer to elections, and things will be picking up. The political fever will pick up. Action will start to get more, and it's time for change in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So you just got to be a part of the change. You got to be a part of it, because we really had enough of this administration, enough of the corruption, the nepotism, enough of the victimization, enough of the inept governance of the country, enough of the lack of integrity in the administration. We had enough of the wastage, enough of the neglect, enough of the bad treatment of the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So you got to be a part of the NDP's meeting anywhere we are. You just got to come on out and be a part of it, because enough is enough. Well, to this Thursday, and we expect that we will hear from Brother Conroy Huggins and Sister Siobhan John. Well, as I walked into the studio, Sister Siobhan John was already in the studio, so I know we will hear from her shortly. But as I say, enough is enough, so we're going to make sure that we get rid of these people when the time comes for us to go to the polls.
Hey! We all in on this. Enough is enough. This is it. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. You want to hear it again? Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. Properly gone. What hidden in darkness must come out in light. Yes. Don't you be a coward. Just stand up and fight. Remember they fight the teachers like they have no right. Remember forcing them to take vaccine. All of that was spite. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. You want to hear it again? Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. Totally gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. Family gone. Crime situation is out of control. Every time you wake up, you're losing another soul. The people, they're not satisfied, but they're afraid to open their mouth. Why? Because if they say anything, the vaccine food up their mouth. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. They gotta go. What I tell you? Enough is enough. The people say come. They gone now. 1, 2, 3. Totally gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. And again, enough is enough. The people say they gone now. They gone. This country in shambles. People can't get work. Young girls on the corner begging for a buck. Why? If you don't believe, come out after 6. Nah, the things you will see on the street, you can't believe it. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. What I tell you? Family gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. This election. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. Not another tongue. Leaders of this country, they wicked like hell. Wicked, siding with criminals, posting with cartels. With taxpayers' money, you put on a show. So much people hungry, with no place to go. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. They gone, totally gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. Family gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
So make sure that you take it in and listen to the young person as she renders this one.
They say NDP is not the thing for you to rid SVG of poverty. But I say no way. Friday has the best team. If we vote for ULP again, our children's lives will be at stake because ULP don't care for us. All they want is power and authority. If we vote NDP, we'll be saving lives. So let's come together and vote NDP. Let's vote NDP, 'cause together everyone will achieve more. Let's vote NDP for progression and not segregation. 'Cause now is not the time for separation. But I started speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP, vote NDP for a better SVG. Vincentians, our role is important because NDP can't do it alone. Friday and his team ahead. Don't be afraid to vote. Let's join hands to create a nation. We don't have to be against each other. So let's give NDP the support they need. Be it country, tongue or grenadines. If we choose them now,
vote NDP for progression and not segregation. Cause now is not the time for separation. But I started speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP. Vote NDP for a better SVG. Let's show you LP that unity is the strength. And with NDP, we are making change. They have the plans we need for growth and sustainability. They reduce unemployment among us all and decrease our VAT too. It will be timely, but yet effective, cause they are appreciating sanctions. They will be innovative and build SVG. So let's plan together with NDP. Let's vote NDP, cause together everyone will achieve more. Let's vote NDP for progression and not segregation. Cause now is not the time for separation. But I started speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP. Vote NDP for a better SVG. Every vote is important, but every Vincentian is more important. So Vincentians, come together and choose Friday and his team to get SVG working again.
Tell you what, that's the voice of a very young person speaking to the nation. Yes, you got to vote NDP for a better SVG. And don't doubt it, the team that Dr. Friday has put together, and they do have the experience, the training, the knowledge, the competence, the life skills that will be able to move St. Vincent forward and make it a better country. I'm going to take this call and then we're going to hold the lines as we get to those persons who are in the studio with me at this time. Let me welcome to New Times.
Good morning to you, my dear brother.
Hey, bro. Good morning. How are you?
And I'm so happy that you took my call because I honestly do not want to call during the mid of when you have those special guests.
Well, they're done in the studio already. They don't line up one next to the other.
Well, that is my team. One of my female Rambo. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm so proud of that lady. I tell you, Igal. So, Igal, why I'm calling? I overheard something this morning.
Okay.
And I would like some investigation to be done. That Cricket West Indies, that is led by our esteemed black young man, Kishore Shallow, has not his committee has not been paid as yet for that cricket competition that was held here, the World Cup competition that was held here over a year ago. They have not been paid as yet. These are the type of information I like when they come out, because I know to myself, long as Vincent can continue to dig deeply, they will find out why I said this man is in office because it's a treasonous action. It's treason to the means of treasonous action that have been in office. So that's the reason why I'm so happy when I hear this kind of information. It's coming out so people could really know.
When they hear the allegation, they'll have to say, I can't say information because information will carry a different connotation. So
exactly, but that's the reason why I said it. It wasn't mean I put the name to it. I put the name to Cricket West Indies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the government, I say, we don't call no special name. You know what I mean, brother? So don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I don't drink. I'm like, you know, I don't drink. I don't smoke nothing at all when I water.
Fair enough.
Not even malt I drink these days. Not even malt, water. My brother, when I hear speaking, I'm totally sober in my head. You know what I mean? So even feel better, the allegation is out there.
Yeah, well, that I will feel more, not just me, but people, because I don't want them to say, we saying information and then we're still asking for investigation. If you have the information, you don't need an investigation, you don't have it.
Exactly.
So the allegation, so for them to come and say.
To come out now and defend that.
Yes.
Defend that and leave for my young brother alone, Kishore alone. Let me hear what you have to say about that. That is what we need to hear from you. Next time I hear you talk about that.
You think it's so easy to leave somebody alone who every time you lie down and sleep, they're appearing in your head? That is so easy, you know.
So next time when you talk, let me hear about the 500 and something thousand US dollars that you owe Cricket West Indies, my brother. And the guests, I'll have a great day. Let me give a little, let me listen to you all. I'll come to the match of the place here, man. Let me give these people the best running they ever had for the money because they lose this time. Have a great day, my brother.
All right, my brother.
All I want is the dog to run ULP. And I say ULP, I'm talking about the candidates of ULP out of my yard. Bye-bye.
All right, run them out your yard. Thank you very much, my brother. Yes, so let me say a pleasant good morning to Honorable Senator Siobhan John, NDP's candidate for North Windward, and we believe the next representative for North Windward after the next general elections. In the same breath, let me say good morning to Brother Conroy Huggins, the NDP's candidate for Central Leeward, and we believe the same thing will happen. He will be the next representative for Central Leeward after the next general elections. Both of you are here in the studio. I know that the people of North Windward, as well as St. Vincent and the Grenadines, because really and truly, for lady in politics, a lot of people across St. Vincent and the Grenadines just love to hear you. Some of them never even saw you, really, real life. But by listening to you and the way you put over your things, everywhere you go, people are speaking about you. So I know they're listening. And Brother Conroy, everybody's saying that young fella who came in there, that was the time when he came before the others. They're saying, this young man he songs real good. We really want to hear him. And every time he speaks, people come and they say, yes, we will love to meet him. He sung a very good candidate and the people should vote for him. So both of you are here with us this morning. I just want to welcome you to another Thursday edition and good to see both of you in the studio. Sometimes one is, one out. But good to see both of you lined up in the studio. Well, they say ladies first. I know who would I get that from, because I know God create man first. But since I know myself, I always say the same, ladies first. So I know Brother Conroy ain't gonna vex with me because it's like a tradition now that we say ladies first. So, so Sister John, let me just welcome you and ask you to give your opening remarks as we begin the program today.
Thank you very much, Igor. Good morning to you and good morning to Brother Conroy. It's good to be here in studio beside you. I think this is our second time or something, you know. But it's really good to be here. And I look forward to this Thursday program sponsored by the New Democratic Party to voice the issues of the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, more so in my constituency, North Windward, and to bring solutions to these issues from a New Democratic Party's perspective. I just want to start off with a verse that really brings me hope. And, no matter what the situations are, I just want us to be encouraged by this. And it is taken from the book of Job, chapter 14, and verses 7 to. And it says, "At least there is hope for a tree. If it is cut down, it will sprout again. And if its new shoots will not fail. Its roots may grow old in the ground, and its stump die in the soil. Yet at the scent of water, it will bud and put forth shoots like a plant." And that brings me some hope, because for 20 odd years, the New Democratic Party has been in opposition.
That's true.
We all know that. But as Job said, there is hope. We are like a tree. You cut us, and we have now sprouted and ready to be green, fresh. We have taken up that water, and we are now ready to push our branches throughout the 15 constituencies in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we thank God for his mercies and for the 20 odd years that we have endured under an oppressive, wicked regime, dictatorship at its core, that have really suppressed people's freedom through the wicked vaccine mandate, where we have persons not being able to work, not being able to feed their families, where our mental health has been challenged in this. But God has been good, and he has kept many, just like he has kept my brother Conroy here, just like he has kept the single mothers out there who could not feed their children, but the Lord provided for them under this administration. And we thank God, and we know that he's working in the New Democratic Party and with all members of the New Democratic Party. Even when the song says, even when we don't see it, he's working.
Definitely.
And he never stops. And in this 2025 election, we know he is going to come through for us.
Yes.
So I say good morning to the people of North Windward, and I'm happy to be here to represent you, to be your candidate for this upcoming election. We don't know when it is going to be called, but whenever it is called, we are ready. You can't catch us off guard. So I think one time he was saying, if something, he would push the button. So come touch me now. Press that button. Come press that button. We are ready. And I know our party leader, Dr. Friday, and the rest of the team, we are ready to show St. Vincent and the Grenadines what good governance is really all about. Let me say good morning to our former party leader, the Honorable Annie Eustace, and all members, parliamentarians, ministers of the New Democratic Party who have served under the James Mitchell administration and have done their best and is now at home retiring. I hope that the Lord will continue to bless you and that you will live to see the New Democratic Party once again in government. Let me say good morning to all my friends at home. You know who they are, the elderly people. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, have really not given our best to the elderly population. And the New Democratic Party pledged its support to you that when we get into office, you will be taken care of holistically. We are not going to only give you the finances, but we are going to ensure that your space is appropriate for you. Sometimes you have to use the wheelchair, you have to, and you don't have the resources to do it. we will have that elderly care program to ensure that you're well taken care of. So there is hope. Let me say good morning to the young people.
Yes.
Team John. Let me say good morning to my North Windward youth on the move team. Good morning to all the people from Fancy to Caratal. That's where my bungs are. Good morning to you. Those who are listening in Radio Land, good morning. And the New Democratic Party is ready to serve. You know, every day it's a day closer to victory for us. And may the Lord's will be done in this time. May the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines open up to what we have to offer. And I say, you know, last night I looked at the program with Dr. Friday, and it was a program that shows true leadership, that Dr. Friday is ready to serve St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I just want to big up Dr. Friday.
True.
You know, he's ready. He has given of his time and his effort, and there is no if and but about it. You know, we are ready, and he has put a team. He has the vision. He's ready. And I must say that we are ready also to work with you as our next Prime Minister to serve St. Vincent and the Grenadines, to give us the chance that we deserve, to give our young people the chance that they deserve, to tackle the cost of living, to make sure that we have better wages and our standard of living is better and our quality of life is better, because we are ensuring that at least crime is being tackled in St. Vincent. And with that said, let me just sympathize with the families who have lost their loved ones. I remembered seeing, I think it's a shooting of another businesswoman in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in Camden Park. I think it was a couple of days ago. And I must sympathize with that family. I know what it is like to lose someone right in front of the doorstep. And, you know, it just hit home. And we have not heard anything from our Minister of Social Security, because National Security, sorry, because he's busy with other things that really and truly will not benefit the local man on the road. So to the families who are grieving, you know, God is good, and keep the faith. When you want to grieve, find that place and cry out to God, and he will give you. And we do hope that justice is served to the family that got, the lady that got shot down, or family, that they will catch the culprit, and that we can really get some closure in that aspect. And I just want to say good morning to Honorable Jerry Scott, Honorable Monty Roberts, Honorable Carly Dugan, Honorable Glenford Stewart. You know, you know them, many of them. Louis Jones, Hobby Young, Marcus De Freitas. You know, if I forget any, I know my brother here will give me the rest.
Right.
You know, many
those
of them.
ones
Stephanie Brown.
who served actually.
Yes, Stephanie Brown. And, you know, I just mentioned Stephanie Brown. I want to say good morning to a special lady who have really served with integrity and dignity, and has been a mentor to many. And I'm sure that the people are still looking forward for NDP women to serve in their parliament, in their government. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Sister John. Brother Conroy, it's your turn now.
Well, good morning, Brother Eigel and Sister John, Senator John. Nice being with you in studio. And as always, a blessing sharing the platform with you on a Thursday morning. Good morning to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Good morning to the diaspora, persons wherever you are. Good morning to you. Special good morning to the constituents of Central Leeward. As Senator John read this morning, hope is on the way.
Yes.
And the hope that you have been waiting for, it is here. This is the time for hope. So good morning to persons in Belle Isles, Wally Labo, Curtains, Lally Road, Marker Ground, Mountain Road, all of Curtains Hill, Barley, all the different communities in Barley, Peters Hope, Mount Twin, Layu, Bookament, the span of the constituency of Central Leeward. Good morning to you wherever you are. My boy Woody, Melo, and all them guys in Layu. Good morning to you. Spready, Renald Toussaint, Parley, all them guys in Curtains. Good morning to you. It's always a pleasure to be on. And Igel, there's quite a lot for us to be talking about today. But before we do so, permit me also to extend condolences on persons we have lost. Senator John just referenced our dear sister who lost her life tragically this week in such a tragic manner in Camden Park. I was informed that she's actually from Layu and Bookament. And, she later lived in Camden Park, but she's originally from the Bookament area. That is Renella Ada Joseph Bowens. And it is so sad, that another businesswoman, and I know this could somewhat be a challenging one for Sister John, having just recently experienced the same thing as she alluded to. An aunt, a businesswoman, close family member, close relative, and just gone down senselessly. And the same thing happened again. And sad to say, and we'll pick up on that, Minister of National Security is absent.
As always.
But his voice, his presence, and his preoccupation seems to be more on Dr. Shallow and cricket and all of the laughable things that are taking place. Also want to send out condolences to the family of Wilbert Doyle, Wilbert Bontu Doyle of Curtains. That's in my hometown. Dooley, Maff, Gurley, Kali Carlos, all the children. Condolences to you and other relatives and friends, the Curtains community. Those are the deaths that I'm aware of for Central Leeward at this time. So, and if there are other persons who may have lost loved ones, we extend condolences to you. Also, we send out condolences and regards to our dear sister Mary Gloucester and her children, and boy's dad. That's another young man who lost his life. Such a tragic way again.
It's as if some kind of course over the country. When you see the way people dying, you expect anybody to die the way he died.
Well, as three spiritual persons in this conversation, we know that there is a curse on the country, and this is why we are here to advocate to get rid of the curse.
That's right.
And we know who the curse is.
Yes.
We know where the curse lies.
Yes.
And the day this curse is removed, trust me, St. Vincent will breathe again.
Oh, yeah.
And the nation will come alive again. Brother Igel, just as you said that, I have this thing, but I have it in my last point to talk about on crime and the absence of the Minister of National Security. But think about it, Brother Igel, Sister John. Since 2001 up to today, it has been the most recorded crimes in the entire history of St. Vincent and the Grenadines under the leadership of Dr. Ralph E. Gonsalves.
Yes.
What does that say to us?
Yes.
And this was the man who was supposed to be
tough on crime and the causes of crime.
crime.
Youth crimes have escalated in leaps and bounds beyond human imagination. Today, as we speak, we are one of the leading nations in the world when it comes to crime, violence against women, rape, and all heinous forms of crimes.
And it's sad, we are so
It
small.
is sad.
We are not
It
even
is
one of the
sad.
bigger countries in the
True.
world. We are one
It
of the
is sad.
smallest countries in the world.
And Brother
It's not
Igel,
being addressed.
Brother Igel, that is why Sister John is here, joining the alternative. That is why Conroy Huggins is here, joining the alternative to see the back of what we presently have here, so that St. Vincent and the Grenadines can come alive again. I mean, there's so much to talk about, but this issue of crime, it is vexing, Brother Igel.
Yes.
Looking at the way how Brother Gloucester lost his life, went to do business,
Yeah.
you know, not feeling too well, sat down, I mean, mark his line, and in such a foolish manner, lost his life.
Something is wrong.
Something has to be wrong.
Something is wrong.
We know this is spiritual. So they are marrying spirits and all forms of spirits and strongholds over this land as a result of some pacts that have been made. But righteousness exalts a nation, and sin is a reproach unto any people. And because of the practices which we are not aware of in this nation, has caused us to be where we are. But the day this is lifted, I can tell you, as Major League have said, we'll start to breathe again.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Can't say more because it's a real sad situation. When I heard the name Gloucester, I have a very good friend. We both used to go to the same church in Maranatha. She goes, I go to Otley Hall. And she's from Barley, so I suspect that person will be her cousin. Yeah, so I haven't spoken to her yet to ask her if, but just the surname, because she carries the same surname. So, and she's from Barley. Her mommy is from Barley, so I don't know that. So, it's touching people all about. You might say she lives so far and you don't know that the family connected. So I passed through Barley Sunday because I went to Shattybilly and came back. While I was coming back, I passed a big funeral there in Barley.
Yes.
Right?
Well, I was actually at that funeral.
Okay.
That is a funeral for Janick Chambers. That's a young lady who died at the age of 20.
Okay,
she had a medical condition.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it.
Yes, I talked about it last week and the week before, and was there. And I know her dad well, her mom, it was there with them. And it was massive. We
had to divert and go up and go around, they come past the main road.
It was an excellent turnout.
I know how that could be. But let me start with you first on this segment, because you have a meeting tomorrow night. So I know Sister John, she relaxing for the weekend here to go by somebody else's meeting, but I know you have a meeting this weekend, so which actually is tomorrow evening. So I'll give you first go.
Well, Sister John is also speaker at the other meeting.
Yes, the one in Bridgetown.
In South Windward. But at the end of the day, when we are finished here, both of us, we have to go to a meeting at headquarters. So I will not get back in the constituency until later this evening. But in terms of the groundwork, is being done. We were a bit concerned with the rain and the tropical wave that just passed. It's actually still lingering now. But the guys are actually doing some cleaning now because they didn't get to do it before because of all the rain. And the setup and so will be done tomorrow. Things are progressing pretty well. The team is working. The youths essentially are fired up. The guys are fired up, and they are very hopeful for what we have and the whole vision of the NDP. With the 4 pillars and the 5 priorities, and the way in which we've expanded on those, and the way in which I've already outlined those for Central Leeward. So it's pretty exciting times for Central Leeward. So I could start right there with the village meeting that is coming up tomorrow. We refer to it, it's really a community series that we are doing, where we are strategically touching several communities throughout the constituency. So this is the first in the series. We have several meetings coming up. I won't give the figures and exactly where they will be, but the first 3 they're scheduled for this Friday at Curtains. That will be held at Steve Fife's residence. It's a central area in Curtains, opposite the Mountain Road Gap. So it's the area once you get into Curtains, just before the playing field.
Yeah.
It's the area where everybody will hang out. Lyman thing, and So we will be there. God willing, tomorrow. We know the community is gonna be out. We're gonna invite persons. Well, we know Curtains gonna be out, but persons of Curtains Hill, persons in Barley, all of Barley. You can come over. Yes, it's gonna be live stream and all that. But I mean, you want to be
you want to be in the action.
In the action, and there might very well be some giveaways. I mean, so you might miss out if you just
stay home and watch on the stream.
And the other thing about it's a lime and it's a vibe. You understand? It's energy. So for that night we have Honorable Major Leacock, Sinclair Leacock, Vice President. He will be there with us speaking. Dr. Friday is not available due to other commitments. So Vice President Nigel Nature Stevenson, he will be there with us also from South Leeward. And essentially it's an all Leeward affair also.
To see that.
Because Dr. Kishore Shallow,
will be
the
there.
Man who is causing storm and havoc in Bossman Head. Dr. Shallow will be there.
Yes.
So I simply mean that the thing turn up,
True.
So essentially what could look forward to a big night, a bright night, a really nice night. Our brother Fitz Bramble.
Yes, will be there too.
Yes, East Kingston Parliamentary Rep, he will be there with us. And we're gonna have speakers from the community. I won't give who those are yet. That also will hot up some head. But we have speakers from the community who are going to be there. Brothers will be expressing on different aspects of things, sports, the neglect of the community, the vaccine mandate, how this thing has affected us and so forth. We're guys touching on all those issues. Central Leeward, North Leeward, South Leeward, when it comes to our sporting facilities, totally they have been dilapidated. So we're going to be highlighting a lot of the neglect in Central Leeward. The youths, youth unemployment, how the youths have been affected. All that is happening. Barley is the area from the poverty assessment report of 2018.
On the poorest area.
Yes. And Butland Glass in itself. And the irony about it, is that, and that is why we have to take the message to the people, because Butland Glass should not be ranked as a poverty-stricken area. Right? Why? Butland Glass is the cradle of the blue economy. But because of the way how this administration have things set out, the people find themselves struggling as a result of this administration. What we will be doing for Butland Glass and for the community will enhance, the life of the people, the standard of living of the people. Something that they have promised the people in Butland Glass for the last 20 years, Brother Eigel and Sister John, since 2004.
Okay.
Since 2004, that's 21 years.
Yeah.
They have promised them a blackfish processing facility. They received funding for it from Venezuela, I heard, as far back as 2004. Do some SIF project, right? Back in the days when
SIF
was Brother Jomo and the other persons who were there.
Yeah, and brought them gone to the great beyond now.
And to date, there's no delivery on that. A building has been done, but even the building that is there, Brother Eigel and Sister John, the original design of it, even that they cut back on. I mean, that's to show you how these guys ain't serious. And the problem with that being, and we're going to be explaining all these things, I'll touch a bit in Curtains, but when we go to Butland Glass, the following 2 weeks later, we'll
deal with that in more detail.
I know they will rush in to do
the work,
do some stuff within that period of time, but it's not really going to change anything, because I've already told them that Curtains is mixed territory, Butland Glass is mixed territory. They're going to try and do all that they can, and I know some of the things they're doing. Bagagan. And they know it. Bagagan. Trust me, I got Bagagan. They know Bagagan. So they're trying now to see if they could consolidate in Layu. But even Layu, I mean, that not really look good for them neither. True. And Bukomet not look any better for them. So as it stands, this meeting tomorrow night. It plans to be excited. Our dear brother Ben Exeter also should be present, and we will also hear from brother Ben.
Okay.
Once he's on the ground, he should still be around. So it's gonna be an exciting time. Brother Fugitive will be with us, DJ Fugitive. So we're gonna have a good vibes. So the next two meetings will take place not the following Friday. The following Friday is the 1st. The next is the 8th. So the next meeting in the series will be on the 8th of August, and that will be in Botland Glass.
Okay.
And that's where we're gonna expand on the issues in Botland Glass, the poverty and all that they're doing. Well, I guess within the next 2 weeks they might try to fix the Botland Glass road.
Never know.
Because I've been talking about that since October when I came in September, and they promised to have it done 3 months before elections. So we're waiting on them, right? That's what I was advised. And then the following meeting after that will be the week after in Bookament, at the Bookament Bay Road, on Thursday, the 14th. The others we will talk later on, but those three are in the pipeline now, and all the speakers are, ready. And we are looking forward for, great times in all of those meetings.
Definitely, yeah. Thank you. It's sad that I had to miss all the meetings, so because the time you usually have them.
Some on a Friday, some on a Saturday, some on a Thursday. It all depends. So I understand.
Whenever those come that I can, then I will. Once I'm not somewhere else doing something.
Understood.
I'll come down, because the time coming up now mean that. Sometimes there will be clashes with several meetings, so you have to split yourself up and go different places, because this is really crunch time coming up now.
But let me just apologize for our Adventist colleagues, because when we had the office launch and those kind of thing, persons were kind of disappointed that
because they couldn't come. It's true.
But the thing about it is a challenging thing, because the timing, the scheduling, it's always a challenge. So it's a give and take, and that is one of the reasons we also do the lives. So even if you cannot be in person, you still have an opportunity to follow it.
I normally I don't follow. I watch it back later.
You could follow it live if you can. Or if not,
you go back. But I normally go back the Saturday night and look at it.
And what all of this has done is show the level of readiness of the team NDP. That's why Dr. Friday says he has assembled this kind of a team. It's no joke team this.
More than a team.
No joke team this.
Team, man.
Vision.
Serious stuff.
Yes, vision.
Sister John.
Well, Conroy, way ahead of me now.
No, you see, you've been so far in front that now you could relax.
No. This is not a relaxing time at all.
We
do have activities planned on the 31st. We have a meeting. An emancipation meeting. So get free from whoever it is. Come on out, and right at the office in Langley Park. We'll be there talking about emancipating ourselves from this chain that is this bondage that we have. So join us at that time, and we'll be happy to have you there. And I know after that, Brother Cummins has his fair coming up. So we lock things down there. And we are really getting our people charged and ready. We also have on the 8th, karaoke that's our young Dems have organized. So so we have Central, we have North, we have all, wherever you go, the people can see that this is a team that has a vision. We plan ahead of time. We are not a reactive set of people. We are proactive. And, just before let me just shout out the team. Team NDP. Major. Let me start from top. Let me go again. Dr. Friday, Major, Cummins, Nature, Fitz, Laverne, Andrew John, Philip Jackson, Kashaka, my very own brother Conroy Huggins. We go down to Southern Grenadines, Terrence. We come back up to South Central Windward, Bruce. We go down to North Leeward, our Dr. Kishore Shallow, who has been doing a fantastic job, who has walked his way from the dirt skirt of poverty to where he is today, and is a little proud black boy.
True.
You know, and I am sure that all parents are proud of their little black boy who they have in their home, who have made their nose swell, as we say.
True.
You know, I'm proud of my little black boy. I have one little black boy and I'm proud of him. Right? The old people say, and my grandmother always said to me, everybody monkey is the pet.
Right, yeah.
Right? So whether it be black, blue, yellow, green, or red, and he's yours, that's your pet.
Yes.
And we are proud within the New Democratic Party to have all the little black boys and all the little girls, black girls, who have made themselves somebody, who have stood the test of time, and who will not let down their integrity.
True.
Who will not be bought out for money or filthy lucre, as the Bible states it. We stand up, and we are standing up because we know that we can manage on our own to run St. Vincent and the Grenadines by the help of Almighty God.
Definitely.
And this is who we depend on. So, Team NDP, big up to you. I know you are ready. I know you have given up, and you will not be distracted. You know, all these things are distractions. But within that, hey, Conroy having his meeting, sending the team out. We know we have the 4 pillars on which we want to build St. Vincent and the Grenadines economy. That is the blue economy, the new economy, and one of the youth said the youth economy. Very nicely put.
That is exactly what the new economy is.
Yes.
It's a youth economy.
Yes, making sure that all of our youths are involved. So youth, we have something for you, broad, and ensuring that all skill, every Vincentian youth will be involved. And you know, our youth guarantee pledge states, if you're not working, then you are learning. And we have that put together. And this was done not by the top of the NDP, just coming out of nowhere. This is from consultations. Consultations were done with the youths, and we heard them. And then Dr. Friday said, you know, let us put it in a pledge so that you know that we can't break it, or we will not break it. And that's what he has done. He made sure that he signed that. So we have agriculture, we have the tourism, and with that we also say, hey, even if that is done, yes, everything can improve, but our people must get raise of pay.
True.
So the wages must be good. We must ensure security. We must ensure, and I love this one, opportunities for all. Whether you're red, black, yellow, opportunities for all, because the New Democratic Party is and will be and continues to be the vehicle for change in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yes, and I see while you're bigging up all the team, you miss out Chieftain.
Oh, my neighbor, my neighbor Chieftain Neptune, who is there, and I'm walking with him. Definitely. And I know he hot up somebody's head last weekend when we went into the constituency. You know, it just shows that people want youth.
Definitely.
People see that Chieftain is fit, Dr. Friday is fit, the New Democratic Party is the fitter team to run St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Sure enough, don't doubt it. And we have a call on the line, so I'm just going to take that, and then we'll go to the break because it's 5 minutes to 12 o'clock. Welcome to New Times.
Thank you so much. I am so happy that I got this little piece of this space to really, you know, as I there listening to my, what should I say? You know, she's
listening to your princess.
She has such a charming voice and everything, you know, and I could only add icing to the cake, so to speak. I just want her to maintain her focus. You know, I know she, you know, as though she was on a high there, right? But I want her, no matter how high she gets, remember where you came from.
Humility.
Remember where you came from. Remember the foundation and all of that. And I have admired you over the years. Like I said some time ago, you didn't look back for a teaching position. I'm glad that you got into politics. You wet your feet or your foot in politics so you can have a better understanding about national administration, what it takes, what it requires. And maybe you're the best thing I would want. Maybe you're the best thing since Ivy Ines Joshua, because, and we must not forget our history, you know. Remember Ivy Ines Joshua. And while I call her name, because I've been studying the politics of this country from yesteryear.
And it was the same place she used to represent to, North Windward or somewhere else? North Windward, right?
Hello?
So I say it was the same place Miss Joshua used to represent, the North Windward area.
Yeah, right. I mean, so you can't fool me with them thing. Me just come. And I've been following the politics, and that's why I think this lady is such a good example to take North Windward to higher heights. And I love how she has endeared herself to the people. It's the only people who ain't thinking would not respect and appreciate somebody like this. Like I said at one time, I wish I was in her constituency because my vote might be multiplying into so much different votes and so on. But from a distance, I am happy with what she has to offer. Just the way she has expressed herself with confidence and as though she's ready. She's ready to sit in whatever portfolio that will be afforded her. I am speaking as though I have I am already assured of the kind of representative she will be. Because if she ain't getting there yet and she has so much to offer, like I said, I could imagine
when she get in.
When the good Lord, and always remember, that good Lord is there to guide you and help you along and to do the work of the people, because it's what you're able to do for your people that will make that big impact, that big difference between you and the others. So as you get ready to take over from the former Ivy Ines Joshua, and these people, she had a name, I can't remember. These people in those years, she in those years was so revered, so respected as well. And to know that you have somebody in this day and age who can deliver, who can speak so well, and those fine qualities, you have the ingredients that people should just, I wish I could tell people, just love you up. Love you up, love you up, love you up. Because I myself, that's how I feel. So you enjoy the rest of your day and keep on doing what you're doing. I hope people hear what Dave Roberts has to say. And I'm saying it because I want to be remembered by people who would have heard me trying to make you that person if I can. Thank you.
All right, my brother. Next time I'm going to charge you when you call. Charge you for excluding the other person and only and only addressing your princess. But we forgive you for today. But next time we charge you.
That's okay, Dave. No problem at all, man. I understand the excitement.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Let me just, say thank you to Brother Dave for the support that he has been given me. I remember since being in secondary school, I would meet Dave and the group of men around the corner of NCB Day. It was NCB at the time.
Yeah, at the time, yeah.
If I come up the road, or sometimes I see them on Matthew Thomas steps where Matthew Thomas
Yeah,
had the pharmacy
there.
And, you know, my courtesies would always be good afternoon, good morning, at what time of the day. But I remember the faces, and he was one, even in his old days. And when I graduated from university, he was there as a journalist, a freelance journalist, and the support was always there. Something he has always encouraged me to pursue excellence. Dave, let me thank you publicly for that support, and I do hope that the Lord will bless you and that you would live to see getting into that seat and doing the work that I am charged to do.
Definitely. Thank you very much. And callers, we have to go to the break, so we're going to open up the lines. When we come back, we will take your calls. But for now, we have to take the break, so we're going to go straight to the break.
Yes. The place to be on August Monday, Emancipation Day, is at the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center for the kids. We have bounce and castle, trampoline, face painting, punch board, puzzles, sweet stall, games, treats. And for the big people, we have ring toss, dominoes, card games, and a whole lot more. And boy, me tell you, say, food from the local variety of every kind. Only $10 per plate. Full of quality and variety. You name it, we have it. Then the OTR foods done on the spot. Madongo bakes and dukana. And of course, Kong's chicken and liver roti. That's mouth-watering. A full stock bar awaits you. I tell you, music all day, and Dr. Fraser and Jomo Thomas will continue to educate us on the true meaning of emancipation. From 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., bring the entire family. Let us help emancipate the youngsters who we are helping to get to school. Come out for a worthy cause. It's the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center. See you there.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Bonadies Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonadies Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonadies Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonadies Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
Hi, hun. Can you pick up the kids today? I know you're headed to the gym and you have some errands to run, but I just got called into a meeting. Thanks, babe. Oh, you may need to stop for gas, too.
Stop for gas? Since switching to Sol, we have lots left in the tank.
At Sol, we're on a mission to give you great fuel economy for all life's journeys. So enjoy the journey. Choose Sol Go Further fuels.
It's in the feeling in our we talk. It's in the meaning in our spark. It is the thing that sets us apart. Who we are. Cause the rhythm of life keeps pumping. Together going strong. No matter what, we keep this flowing. For the people we will go all
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinceClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinceClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement or paint? VinceClean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. VinceClean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. VinceClean, 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 the best in service.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good, that good. When you shop at Massy Stores, that good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other health care products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
The management of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Port Authority wishes to advise the public that the port will be closed on Saturday, July the 28th, 2025, to facilitate an internal staff event. To accommodate this closure, the port will operate with extended hours on Thursday, July the 24th and Friday, July the 25th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Regular operations will resume on Monday, July the 28th, 2025. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause and thank you for your understanding and continued support.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors.
Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Pop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for a specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up.
Reliability, convenience, and variety.
Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
CK Graves and Company is the number one supermarket, 100% Contention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're #1. CK Graves and Company, and we are Vincent John, a supermarket for you and me.
Air filters, oil filters, fuel filters, disc pads and brake shoes, clutch discs, pressure plates, rotor plates, engine parts, fan belts, timing belts, oil seals, spark plugs, radiators, radiator hoses, water pumps, universal joints, suspension parts, KYB Japanese shocks for Toyota, Nissan and Suzuki, tie rods, rack ends, ball joints. You can also get accessories, cleaning supplies, polishes, titanium tint, black tint, Valvoline motor oils, Toyota and Honda motor oils, transmission fluids, Michelin wiper blades, headlights, corner lights, HID kits, HID bulbs and ballast, LED bulbs, and much, much more can be had that at Automax Auto Parts. Automax goes the extra mile and spend the extra dollar to ensure that you get first quality Japanese auto parts. Come see the difference at our showroom opposite the basketball court in Camden Park. Call us at 458-2000 or 529-2070. Visit us on Facebook, Automax Auto Parts. Drive the extra mile to get the best first quality auto parts.
Please note that we open on Sundays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I passed by a brethren the other day. If you see he plays rat and cockroach racing, mosquito fighting one another for come knee in your ears, and the amount of woodlights I see, I had to wonder if them been in the wood with no attack and Billy Ark. I said, bye, call Flick.
For the eradication of pests, Flick is your answer. Before and after construction of your domestic and commercial buildings, Flick uses environmentally safe chemicals and keep washrooms fresh with the Aroma Odor Control and the FemCare Sanitary Disposal Systems. Call Flick Pest Control today at 457-1857 or click www.flickpestcontrol.com.
Memorial Funeral Home is dedicated to meeting the needs of our customers. We go above and beyond to ensure satisfaction and convenience. That is why we are extending our services to the diaspora. Working with Caribbean Funeral Home in New York, burial packages can now be completed in New York to cover burials in St. Vincent. And likewise, packages can be made in St. Vincent to cover burials in New York. Caribbean Funeral Home is located on 1922 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn. Call their office at 718-444-1818 or WhatsApp at 347-925-9557 or 347-231-5410. For more information, call our local office at 458-8888. Memorial Funeral Home. Quality, convenience, and affordability.
Randy Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
The excitement is building for the West Kingstown annual raffle, with the grand draw happening live on August 1st at the West Kingstown Fair. First prize, a massive 65-inch Roku Smart TV. Stream all your faves in crystal clear quality. Second prize, a dreamy weekend trip for two to Mustique Island. Luxury, vibes, and pure relaxation. Third prize, a grand food hamper packed with all your favorite goodies. Plus, even more amazing prizes to be won. Tickets going fast, so get yours today and support a great community cause. It all goes down at the West Kingstown Fair on August 1st. You don't want to miss it.
This election, I want to tell you one thing. One thing. You see, we've been see. What? You see, we're not voting you will be again. Never. They want everything for themselves. Everything. They acting like SPG is theirs. But SPG belongs to we. But the yes, it's ours. Ours. People, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. I don't like how Labour moving. Every time they have all the big meetings. Only for big money they spending. Put them alone. While things in the country getting rough. Poor people not making enough. I am appealing to everything. See, don't make Labour Party come by. Don't let them come. Things in SPG getting too hard.
Run you will be out of your yard.
This government treating me too bad.
Run you will be out of your yard.
Before the lack of work drive me mad.
Run you will be out of your yard.
When the children cry, we don't get real.
Run you will be out of your yard.
How you run them all
out of your yard.
Run them all
out of your yard.
Run them
out of your yard.
Run your LP
out of your yard.
Run them
out of your yard.
Run them
out of your yard.
How you run them
out of your yard.
Run your LP
out of your yard.
Things the people losing their mind. Things really wrong. Things getting harder all the time. Harder. Poor people can't maintain their home. No. So many people struggle. after you inside the campaign, we can't take another 5 years again. No. Things in SBG getting too hard.
Run, you will be out of your yard.
This government treated me too bad.
Run, you will be out of your yard.
Before the lack of work drive me mad.
Run, you will be out of your yard.
When the children cry, we just get real sad.
Run, you will be out of your yard.
I want to run them
out of your yard.
Run them
out of your yard.
I want to run them
out of your yard.
Run your LP
out of your yard.
Run them
out of your yard.
I want to run them
out of your yard.
Yes, run them
out of your yard.
Run your LP
out of your yard.
Yes, we can't take this no more. It's time for them to go. It's pressure. Run them. Real pressure. You know when you want to run them, you want to run them, Kingston run them, Nespo run them, Sinjar run them, Kennedy run them, run them. Well, the government just don't care. They don't care. They want to keep us living in fear. That's how they run in the country. Every time you go and protest, there's a problem. Labor police, they come and make an arrest. Yes. When they violate and we try fight, only looking for justice and right. When we talk, they tell us, shut up, sending the police full like we are. Oh, God. Things in SVG getting too hard.
Run, you will be out of your yard.
This government treating me too bad.
Run, you will be out of your yard.
Before the lack of work drive me mad.
Run, you will be out of your yard.
When the children cry, we just get real.
Run, you will be out of your yard.
I run them
out of your yard.
I run them
out of your yard.
I run them
out of your yard.
Run your LP
out of your yard.
Run them
out of your yard.
Run them
out of your yard.
I run them from
out of your yard.
Run your LP
out of your yard.
Run Canelo
out of your yard.
Run Sabato
out of your yard.
Run Ralphie
out of your yard. Out of your yard.
Run Luke Brown
out of your yard.
Run Brewster
out of your yard.
Run Carlos
out of your yard. Out of your yard.
Run them.
Yeah, got to run ULP out of SPG. Don't doubt it. We just got to run them when it comes this next election. All of them, any constituency there. Get to the polls, put your X next to the key, and make sure that you elect the New Democratic Party and for them to rescue SVG from this political debacle that the Unity Labour Party has brought us in. I'm going to take this call, but I want to come and get the announcement. But seeing that the call's coming solely, I'll just take it. Welcome to New Times.
Good, Michael. How are you?
I'm all right.
I want to get mental health. I didn't want to call. I don't want to call. Like, we don't just, a late man came, he said, go back and meet Ralph Gonzalez. I'm going down and bow down and get Ralph Gonzalez, and they will love me better. But let me just say, help me with one thing. A lady I just met her crying. She said, sir, I went and worked hard for my money. And the man gave me a check. I took it to the bank. I'm not going to call any bank name. And when I go to the bank, it is a bounce check. Oh, God, this lady have children, young girls. And she said, you know what I did? I went to the CID. I don't know how she ended up at CID, but she ended up at CID. The CID called the man and say, Mister, your check bounce, help the lady. The man tell the police officers that, you don't know, let she go back, that ain't true. We have money in the bank. She'd go back by the bank after the man gave the police the assurance, gave the woman the assurance. And I got there is really no money in the account. The hardest part, the lady is left without a money to look after her children. And here what happened, she end up by the, oh God, help me Jesus. Here what she end up now, Labor Department of all, this is Hamilton. I work at the Tree Administration. Labor Department was effective under Milton Cato, was effective under Annie Eustace and James Mitchell Tom. When you go there, ask anybody, say, I lying. Labor Department currently. So she go to Labor Department, and the woman said, they're giving she house a run wrong. I call a bank, two banks, and I call the Labor Department. The lady said, no, but the woman come. Hey, let me say, I'm begging you, Michael. Vincent needed there no party. As I said this morning, in terms of the situation with crime, the only solution we got to get Ralph Gonzalez so we could get back our banks. So we could get back our rule of law. So we could productivity. It never made sense because I'm telling you, Gonzalez is I just come out before the Spring Village. The lady said, Mister, this is what is happening, because when I talk, she said, call I got for me again number, tell him over that, because you are the one time. You know what they're doing now? They're going around and straying out and giving this and loving up NDP and loving up ULP. You think they're easy? They're worse than Maduro. I am saying that we get together as a people, come and have it, because we ain't saying else. We say we against one more than the NDP. Let me come together as one people until 10 toes away and say, God, sir, must go. I gone.
All right,
go,
my brother.
Go today.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the call, my brother. That's what we hear saying whole morning. The Unity Labour Party, not only gun sales, because if you move gun sales and keep the Unity Labour Party, you still have a problem. So you have to move Ralph Gonsalves and the Unity Labour Party. So you have to move all of them. So I agree with you 100%. We must come together. That is our job here. That's why we're here in the studio. And that's why we're asking people to follow the NDP anywhere we at, in any village, any meeting, whatever. And then when you go to the polls, put your X next to the key, because obviously we have to get rid of the ULP and vote to govern the country, NDP. Now, on the 31st, you say you have your meeting at the office. It's a karaoke. No, that's not the karaoke. The karaoke is the next week.
Karaoke is
Okay,
the 8th,
the 8th,
like
yeah.
Conroy's
Right.
meeting.
Same, so.
And then we're practicing from that karaoke
Yes,
to come
because
to
we
the
have the
national
national karaoke where we send in 2 persons from a constituency. So all constituencies get you 2 persons. It's $50 a person. And you send them down to on the 10th. That is at the NDP headquarters. And you have the competition there. And you know you're gonna have prizes. I think the first prize is $1,000. So those of you who can sing, not like me. I ain't entering because I ain't gonna win one. I ain't have the kind of voice that's gonna beat people in a in a karaoke, none at all. I gotta stick to speaking.
Well, it's carry your own key, you know.
I know.
It's not carrying a professional key.
I know which guy could carry must be the house key.
Well, it's NDP key.
Yes, yeah. So that will be there. But before we reach there, we have on the tomorrow night, we have in Curtains, we have the village meeting with Brother Conroy Huggins and his Central Leeward team. We will have as speakers Vice President Nigel Nature Stevenson, representative for South Leeward. We have Vice President Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock, representative for Central Kingston. We have our candidate for North Leeward, Dr. Kishore Shallow. We'll also have Brother Fitz Bramble, our MP for Honorable Fitz Bramble, MP for East Kingston. And of course, you have your homeboy, Brother Conroy. You can't miss him out. He's the man of the hour. Plus, you have some local speakers who will be there. So that is tomorrow evening, 7:15 in Curtains, and then 7 p.m. in Bridgetown. You have Brother Andrew John on the windward side of the island there. He will be having his village meeting in Bridgetown, and that begins at 7 p.m. So you got to come on out to be there. You'll hear from speakers like Sister Chevron John, who will be coming down from North Windward to be there. You will hear people like Philip Jackson coming from Maracua, Israel Bruce from up in the South Central area, and other speakers will be there. Well, you know, Brother John himself will be there. So
Chairman Cummins.
And Chairman Cummins, yes, will also be there for that meeting. Dr. Friday will be having other duties. If you notice, in the NDP, we have persons who can fit in anywhere for our president. So on the Leeward side, we have the 2 vice presidents. We have the chairman of the party on the Windward side, because we are not a one-man army. We are a team, and we work together. So even if our leader is not here, business still goes on. If he's not available for a program, the business of the party will still run, and, you know, not just run, but run very well, because it's a team, a competent team, a team who know what they're about. And then on the 4th, On the 26th, sorry. The 26th. Before that, we have in the Calico Square, Sister Lavon Gibson and the East St. George crew. They will be there to keep the people abreast of the NDP's plans for East St. George and also for the island. And we have a lot of lady speakers there. We have Sister Chevron John will be there too. We have Sister Louise Mitchell. We have Sister Lavon King. We have Sister Lavon King, who is our PRO. We have the president for the Women's Sister Rania Durham Balcom, and we have Sister Lavon Velox herself, who is the lady of the night, because that's her constituency. She is the one who's gonna make sure that the crown prince lose that crown and he have no seat to sit on after the next general election. So you got to come on out, be a part of these events. And then on the 4th of August, it is the big Emancipation Fair down there with Brother Cummins and his West Kingston team. You can come on out. You get a lot of food. Trust me, I always go and get my vegetarian roti. And it's a big roti, not a small thing. So, I always go and get that because I don't eat meat. So I always go for my vegetarian roti. So I will be there. Can't spend as much time this time around because let me just let people know. The ad may be saying August Monday, but the holiday is not the Monday. The holiday is the 4th of August. So keep that in mind. Yes, in times past, it used to be the Monday, 4th Monday in August. But this administration changed it to the 4th of August. So whenever the 4th of August comes, that is the holiday. So it will be next Friday. Will be the 4th of August. So don't get mixed up and go down there the Monday because the Monday won't be no holiday. So it's only you alone will be down at the Nutrition Center. So you got to go down there the Friday, be a part of the action. And remember, they have their raffle over there as well. A 65-inch TV and a trip for two to Mustique. So you who usually engage in the raffle, you can try your hand and see if you will be the lucky one getting the TV or the one going to Mustique for a weekend for two. So all those things are coming. And then after that, more things will roll because we have things coming the next weekend and the next weekend and right into election. So don't worry yourself. A lot more things you will hear about. A lot more things coming up. It's 29 minutes now after 12. So my two candidates are here today. So we're going to give them the time as well that they can speak. You can call in the meantime. If you call, we will take your call. But until you call, then we will give both of them the opportunity to maybe address some other things in their constituency or could be national issues as well. No problem. Any one of you can go first.
Okay, Brother Igal. Just to mention, following Chairman Cummins' activity on
the second, yes. The second. It's only the first. The second is Philip, the launching of Philip.
Right. So we have the official launch of Brother
Philip Jackson.
Right.
Yeah.
But before that, last week when I was on with Brother Bert, we were discussing an issue which was very topical, with some issues that were taking place in Barley. With the Barley Fish Fest. And the Fish Fest committee had put out a notification that just so they closed down Fish Fest.
Okay.
And I did my own checks and investigations and made a post on it in relation to, calling for dialogue. And, you just can't just end this thing abruptly.
Something like
so
that.
From my end, I had already said on radio that, it's not going to happen. Fish Fest is not going to just close down just like that. So I'm pleased to report that on the 1st of August, Friday, that'll be after Cummins' event because they will start later in the night. The Barley Fish Fest committee already put out a notification that for August and going on, the Fish Fest will take place. So just one person to know at the Bagger Square, where the Fish Fest normally takes place, it will be on for August the 1st, which is Emancipation Day. it's a holiday.
Yeah.
So after the Cummins event, persons who really want to go and have some blackfish, eat some different fish dishes and so forth, there will be the opportunity to do that. It's really a big activity. It's one of the biggest activities that is taking place in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
I heard, so I never attended one, but I heard a lot of people coming up from Fort de Leeward, so they couldn't even pass because of the crowd that is there.
Yes, and just about every space in Barley is just normally taken with vehicles in terms of parking.
Yes, that's true.
And people from Sandy Bay,
all walks of life.
Beckway, Southern Grenadines, wherever people come out. So one of the things that I said about it is that it's not just an event, it's an economic activity. It boosts the local economy, and with Barley has been so suppressed and down pressed over so many years. I mean, it is something that is breathing life into the community, and it's just a once a month.
Okay.
So they would have had some dialogues, and Mr. Manon High would have intervened and so forth, and I did make it plain and clear it is not going to be closed, and I'm glad that wisdom prevailed and the activity is able to continue.
Sure enough. Thank you. Let me see if the call is still there. Carl, are you still there?
Yeah, hi. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Good to hear your voice.
Conroy, Jefferson, how are you all doing?
Yes, good afternoon.
Something good. Randy Cato here.
Yes, brother Randy.
Yeah, Conroy, congratulations on your efforts at ensuring that activity that was so cavalierly and capriciously dismissed by whoever was doing it, that you were able to ensure that did not happen. That is the kind of leadership and the kind of representation, Conroy, that you're demonstrating not only to the people of Central Leeward, but to the rest of the country as to what it is that they can expect in times to come. Congratulations, my friend. Well done. I also want, Eichel, to commend the party on the event that is slated for Saturday evening in Calico, in Calico Square, of NDP women. Oh, that's fantastic. I think it's an absolutely fantastic idea and presentation to showcase and to present to the country what it is that the NDP has at its part of its driving force, the quality of the women who help to shape and move the NDP in the direction that it is going. It's really, really a very commendable initiative. And we know, those of us who have been around for a little while and who have been looking at how politics unfold, not only in St. Vincent, in the Caribbean and elsewhere, that generally women are the driving forces in politics. Not so much the driving force only at the party level. Women are the driving force in voting. When you look at numbers of votes cast in many elections, you will find that women, in fact, are the dominant of ensuring that votes are cast. Women are also crucial and critical in ensuring that the organization of so many things take place to enable the party not only to deal with the elections, but to manage beyond that.
Yeah, even in the constituency meetings and so on, women are the ones who dominate. There are very few times, and anytime it happens when we have more men than women, I always point it out because it isn't something that happens so often. The women will always outnumber the men, and not just outnumber, they will outnumber them by a good margin. So when it go the other way, you usually have to make note of it because it is not something that happens all the time at all.
Well, that's the point. That's exactly the point. History has, political history has shown that we dismiss and bypass and women to peril if we are serious about wanting to take political charge. So it is really, really a commendable initiative to present the strength of women. And I'm really looking forward. I'm not there on island, but rest assured, I'm really looking forward to following it. And I want to commend Sister Velox. I want to commend the party itself for that initiative. Very well done. And I hope that the listenership and the people attendance would reflect the power of the woman. Shaggy song, remember Shaggy song? Strength of a Woman?
Yeah.
And yes, and remember Helen Reddy, I Am Woman? That I am hoping that will be demonstrated fully on Saturday evening. So I just wanted to say well done to that for that initiative. And Chevron, of course, you're always going to be a star attraction. That almost goes a matter of course that you will be a star attraction along with the other women. But there are many people who just look forward to hearing you and seeing. And so that really will be a wonderful evening. I am positive that it will be. So congrats to the NDP women for that, and may it resonate loud and strong across the country to show what it is that is being presented to the people.
Thank you, Brother Randy.
Thank you very much, bro.
Thank
and
you.
And all the best.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for your contribution.
Okay. Yeah, and when you look at the women too, none of the women are old. Some are older than the others, but they're not old women. You look at Sister Chevron, you look at Sister Lavon, you look at Rania. I mean, these are...
And the NDP has always been embracing women from its inception.
Yes.
In politics, they have been giving the opportunity. I know somebody coming along, trying to pull and just rubber stamp everything. But the NDP has opened that avenue for women who have a heart and who are ready to serve St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And that's why they had the women's desk
Yes.
Implemented back then, where you had Jeannie Oliver and those folks in charge. You had people like Sister Gibson from up
Yvonne Francis Gibson.
As a
women who lead.
You had Mary Hutchinson. A lot of people may forget because Mary Hutchinson died.
Yeah.
Yvonne Francis died, but those who are members of parliament elected in the various constituencies
served with dignity and pride and the show young women what leadership in government is really about. And there were women who we could have patronized going into politics in St. Vincent. Now it has become because of what.
Yeah.
But I got one thing I want to draw to your attention, and I don't know if my brother here has the same. I went into a couple villages in my area, and one small village, Dixon, and you're searching for young people, and you can't find much young persons.
Okay.
One when I asked the question, that was a couple of years, and I've been going and just checking up, and more and more they're saying to me, Miss John, we don't have much young people up here, because they are migrating.
Yeah.
And we may take that as a slight issue, but our brightest and our best are leaving St. Vincent and the Grenadines because the opportunity is not here for them.
True.
Under this government. They are not providing the opportunity for our youths. So the first opportunity that our young people get,
they have to go.
They are ready to get out of St. Vincent because our young people want to work. And if they had the opportunity of staying here, they would have contributed well to the development in terms of their productivity because they are that productive age. But there is nothing right now. And I say to those who are listening and to those who are away and you are thinking of returning to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but you don't want to return now because you know there is nothing now, right now, for you under this government for you to do. Because we know what has happened. If you're red, you get it. If you're not, you suffer. And much as if you come from a home that is yellow or assumed to be yellow, you will suffer under this administration. I said to the young people, again, there is hope. We will ensure, and that's why we have Youth Guarantee Pledge. We have the Youth Athletic Policy. That policy. So we are incorporating the youths into whatever our plans and our policies are when we get into government.
Definitely. Thank you. I have two persons online, so let me
go
just
ahead. Yes, take that.
But you hearing me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
Good. Yeah, both. Yeah, we have
Hi,
another person
boss.
holding.
Hello. I know you guys miss me, you know.
Your friend next door may miss you, I hearing him.
I kind of put him on a little ban because was a little ungrateful because we could do without him now. So
You ain't planning to come back in?
I can come back. I got a good day all. Siobhan, I just wanna you raised something there that I've been mentioning over and over, and which I see obvious. And a good way, that is the migration. I should say, the young people running out of St. Vincent in order to survive before they die here of starvation or they have to beg the way through. And I came to realization when I listened, like, especially death announcements. And these days, there are a lot of death announcements coming over. And almost every death announcement, there is a mention of somebody in the army or overseas.
Yeah.
Almost, if there's always a nephew, a son, a daughter, somebody in the British Army or some way. Somebody on the what do you call them, the oil rig.
Oil rig.
Yeah, if you check it good, almost, and I realize that if everybody that dies have somebody in overseas, young person running, you could imagine how many of those persons have left St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yes.
That's why our population has fallen. They ain't give you the census numbers, but it's not hard for you to know the population have fallen because a lot of the young, productive people out the country, and even if they have children now, it could be overseas, so the children wouldn't be really registered in St. Vincent. So that is what's happening.
The only good thing about that is that the New Democratic Party and way back under Carlisle Duggan established that link into the army.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people cry foul, okay, we're sending our young people over to fight other people war. But that is now, it's not just a vein, it's a whole artery.
Yeah.
To supply people going out, and the money they send back is extremely important.
Important, yes.
Also, whether we look at it socially, a lot of them eventually send for the spouse.
Yes.
And the children. So,
yes.
So we're having a double movement.
I know.
I can
attest to that because my great nephew's up there. His wife has now joined him and his daughter.
While that is good for the family structure, we also have to look that once they bring their persons up there, them no money coming back home, unless the mother they send a little for the mother. So there is a lot of implication, and as Siobhan say, while we commend that and we're glad for that, we have to provide opportunity in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the young people, our brightest and best, and who could contribute another 60 years to remain in St. Vincent and for the development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yes.
It is
True.
a frightening situation.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Don't doubt it at
So
all.
we have to give our young people that hope. We have to, and I said to the young people, better times. Better days are coming. There's a song like that. Better days are coming, man. Better days are coming. So there is hope. And as I said, the YGP of the NDP, the Youth Guarantee Pledge, give you that hope.
Before I go, the other issue sometimes when these people migrate, a lot of them eventually, if you look, don't come back until they are retirement age. So it's not like a lot of them acquire skills. Even people who go to study now, when they acquire skills, a lot of them don't come back to St. Vincent to work for 3 cents or not to break. They stay over there and their brains and everything develop another country.
Yes.
So we have to get this change so we can have a turnaround and get things moving in St. Vincent and the Grenadines again.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Don't doubt it at all.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks
So I
for
just
that,
wanted to get that in.
Thank you, boys.
After on and all the best.
Thank you.
I got when I could have monitor, so careful.
Always, I sold you always careful.
Good afternoon.
I sold you always careful, eh? All right, take care. Okay, God bless. Let me take care of the person now. Welcome to New Times.
Thank you very much, sir, for taking my call. And
Yeah, sorry to keep you holding for so long, but you know how it is sometimes.
That's okay, man. That's okay. Let me say pleasant afternoon to your two panelists in the studio. I know they are confessed Christians, and I just want to, as a Christian myself, I just want to caution them. Because I personally believe that NDP is going to form government next time around.
Yeah, I believe so
And
too.
I particularly want to caution those who bear the name of the Lord. When you get into those offices, the challenges become greater.
True.
I recall encouraging the late Conrad Sears to enter politics because we were personal friends, and when they asked him to run, I was still at home, and I encouraged the guy because my idea is that we need some righteous men in those positions. Seems as though the testimony was not upheld. And we had several Seventh-day Adventist guys who were NDPs too, and their record has not been totally straight. So as these two younger believers going into politics, if you get elected to office, you will have a special challenge to maintain your integrity and your Christian integrity. And upholding the name of the Lord, because I am one who believe and know for a fact, according to Romans 13, that government is an office of God.
Yes.
And why should you want the devil's child running a country? You know what I'm saying? So believers belong there. And that's why I'm cautioning you all, when you go in there, keep your Christian integrity. Don't take bribes. Brother Huggins, you're a young, handsome man. Don't let them women overthrow you. They don't have anything your wife don't have. And I'm serious.
Yes. I'll respond to you after you finish.
Huh?
Go ahead.
And just before I go, Mr. Hamilton made a call here just now. He was not political or whatever, but I'm an old lawman too, I touch a lot of things, so my experience is wide. I think that is an arrestable offense of false instrument, financial instrument.
Yeah,
Police should not send that woman away. They should go for that man who issued that Bronx check. I know in America they lock you up. Yeah, they can have the woman running around department after department. Somebody needs to up for issuing a false instrument. That's fraud.
Yeah, and if by chance you did it and unaware, because maybe you wasn't checking your thing and so on, once the person bring it to your attention, immediately you, the person, should go and get that corrected with the bank.
Corrected, of course. Yeah, going to the labor department. The police should be going to that house. So I know I have all confidence that a new government would go back to the rule of law in our country. Otherwise, I come and fall here. God bless you all.
All right. Thank you very
Brother
much.
Bailey.
Thank you.
Before you come in, Brother Conroy, while Sister John was speaking about the different MPs and so on, this message came, but I now seen it. So they were saying Alpian Allen, which is true.
Yes.
And Bernard Wiley, Jonathan Peters,
Wow.
Burton Williams.
You see so many I forgot.
And Patel Matthews. So,
Yes.
you know.
So thanks to the listening audience.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yes. Welcome to New Times.
Yeah, pleasant good day, gentlemen and lady. I fully endorse what Brother Bailey just said a while ago, because I am of the view also that when believers are placed in any place that they're placed to work, they're placed to represent God, not just because of who employ them. And sometimes God allows us to be in this position to bring change, and we must understand that first and foremost. So I endorse exactly the encouragement I give to the sister and brother. Another thing that Conroy mentioned very early, and it's something I conclude quite a while now. He made the point that since 2001, with the upsurge of crime in the nation, it had to be some corruption on the land. Is that, and then what compounds again is when one man decides he know how to manage it without petitioning God for his help in this whole situation, and it cannot be managed by an individual. And I believe that never before we had this record-breaking number of murders and hideous crime taking place year after year. And I believe definitely that cause needs to be broken. My advice to when you see the government change, not having a rally force, we need a serious day of prayer. Not a prayer where people go on beach and party and them kind of thing. There's serious lockdown of the nation to petition God on behalf of this country. And I conclude, even very various things that have been touched. Think about the road network. You want to tell me to have people within the country that know when engineers to fix a very patch. Weeks after fix the patch, open up again. I mean, even the type of materials that have been used, the type of materials that have been used, you can't know they're not working. So it tells me, I conclude at the end of the day, that rollback revolution, maybe that become a cause of that you need the very road kind of money we spend to patch road and patch holes and mend road, and still they can't be kept together so they can move on to somewhere. They got to come back soon after and fix those things. So we need a spiritual breakthrough in this place. Thank you very much.
Definitely. Thank you very much, bro.
St. Vincent is definitely not working.
Yeah, sure enough. Yes, and it is really a fact. Because we mentioned there about the roads too. Up to this morning, I come and I say, look, they just come and fix those roads must be 2 weeks ago, and now they dig out already. So I don't understand. Welcome to New Times. Welcome to New Times.
Hello, good afternoon, Brother Eichel.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm not bad,
Okay.
I agree with you two last call. We talk about Christianity integrity, especially when I get in government.
Yes.
I will love to when NDP get in office, that those parliamentarians, especially when they have cabinet meeting, God first and everything that they do. I know nobody no perfect, mistake will make, but electoral cabinet meeting. When having cabinet meeting, must pray and put God first in everything that they do.
Yeah.
This is a year now, plus now since we have burial.
True.
And the government go in parliament and get money to pay farmers. And they say they have farmers. And not even half of the farmers getting money from the government yet. Where is all that money gone? What the government get in parliament to the farmers? Up to now, we are hearing nothing. Thank you.
Okay. All right, bro. Thanks. Yeah, and that's true, I mean, when you think of it, all the monies they got for burial to give support to farmers, fisher folks, and persons who got damage and so on. You want to know where the money go, because not only the money the parliament passed, I always try to remind people of that. Parliament passed 136.4 million, but the government received monies from other countries and other agencies. So you're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. It is not only the 100 and something million that the parliament passed. And you have to ask the question, where
The
are
money
those
gone.
monies? Because people are still suffering and not being helped at all.
Yeah, but also you look at the burial money. But just a year or so earlier, it was V money.
Yeah.
And people are still suffering with their roofs on their houses. Now is the rainy season. One woman said, Miss Jan, me look up water drop in my eye. You understand? This is the kind of suffering that this government has allowed, met it out on our people.
On the people, yeah. Welcome to New Times.
Welcome. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, bro.
St. Vincent is really in need of a young, strong, and energetic Prime Minister. The work is really ridiculous. If you take, for instance, home at home, he has to be walking with a stick. He go abroad, and he has to carry it to hold his hand from falling down. Lord have mercy upon us. You understand? It's time enough that Vincentian come to his senses. Why is this happening? NDP was in government for 17 years, and they cry all foul. NDP power greedy, power hungry. This man is there for 25 years, you want 30 years. Is he power greedy? Are they power greedy? We need to put a check on these things. Vincentian need to come out of this mentality. I want 2 sacks of cement, and whoever give me them 2 sacks of cement, I'm voting for them. I want 3 sheets of plywood, and whoever give me them 3 sheets of plywood, I'm voting for them. I want 2 sheets of galvanized, and whoever give me them 2. It's time that we get out of this. Look at the bigger picture. Look at, after you don't use it, 2 sheets of plywood, whatever, what comes next? We suffer. Look, since burial, my house get damaged. I have a house get damaged. It's good thing I have another house I'm living in. And nobody asked me a question. Nobody tell me nothing. Nobody. Away we go up and down. And the ULP got people up and down behind them. Like doggy, block bone for their own thing. I mean, this time we come out of this thing. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Welcome to New Times. On the WhatsApp, welcome to New Times.
Yeah, good day, Igal.
Hi, how are you doing, bro?
I did.
Yeah, you're the final call before the break.
Yeah, my sister and my brother, good day.
Good day.
Yesterday, I was in a region, and I overheard a conversation. 3 people was in a conversation, and they wasn't speaking to me, but I had to nose into it. One of the guys say, burial is a blessing. So I say, how burial come a blessing? Say, but if you have your pass a burial in a blessing. He said, but if you have your roof there and it will repair and the repair, I say, yeah, but what? But when you have your roof and the roof get damaged and it was sealed and you only get back on your roof, you still have to fight. You lose your electrical appliance. I say, not even insurances give you back 100%. So what you talking about? He said, all right, I done. You see, so I was just saying these things to show you the mentality that we people have.
That some
today.
of our people have. Some.
Well, yeah, exactly. Okay. Some of our people have today. That when you receive something from a political party, it's praises for that party. No, it is not the party money. It is all of us because we got to pay it. And some of it is come under grant.
Yeah.
Right now, a lady was there and she said, but look, I had my microwave and it blew out and it didn't too long. I didn't get it back. I had to go back and buy one. You know, these are the kind of things that we people have to learn to get up and shake up ourselves. Shake up ourselves. So they're glad. It is a blessing but for the ULP. Because the ULP government all them figure and glad for disaster. So they use it against as a weapon against our people. So when you give me something, you come like, I give something, you got to give me back something. And the back something that they want is a vote. And a vote and a vote. That's how they're looking upon it. Now, Brother Neptune has hot up the man head last week Friday. That they have him busy. He can't even catch himself. Saturday, he went up there. Sunday, he go back. And it's showing him that when he's studying other people's business, he got to pay attention to his business. And I know the pressure is now on. We know it started to turn on the heat. And he got to end up. Be very much mindful of the way he do his thing and study your own business. Yeah, nothing in cricket. He gone into cricket and trying to make Dr. Kishon looking bad. But we, the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, know better. And I know by now that my people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines decide enough is enough. Sure. And this is why when we will go all hearing time for change. Even Parkhill, time for change, time for change, time for change. People say, well, now because you see me in this here, they say, oh, Jersey, but time for change. A man say, look at the road, water running in the road from people's yard and watch. So now we can't see the man. A man tell we here, he pass and he not passing here. But when he hear, chieftain went through. Okay, I know how it is. Give present thanks to everyone.
Okay, P.
Give thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the final call before the break because it's 2 minutes after 1. When we come back, then I'll have to give you all the time so that you can deal. I know some of the times the callers really want to call, but sometimes we want to hear from the candidates as well because they have their own area to cover and to deal with, and your people will be listening to you as well. So we're going on the break now. So we'll take the calls after when we come back. We will take them as we go on the break.
Yes. The place to be on August Monday, Emancipation Day, is at the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center for the kids. We have bunks and castle, trampoline, face painting, punch board, puzzles, sweet stall, games, treats. And for the big people, we have ring toss, dominoes, card games, and a whole lot more. And boy, me tell you, say, food from the local variety of every kind. Only $10 per plate. Full of quality and variety. You name it, we have it. Then the OTR foods done on the spot. Madongo bakes and dukana. And of course, Kong's chicken and liver roti. That's mouth-watering. A full stock bar awaits you. I tell you, music all day, and Dr. Fraser and Jomo Thomas will continue to educate us on the true meaning of emancipation. From 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., bring the entire family. Let us help emancipate the youngsters whom we are helping to get to school. Come out for a worthy cause. It's the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center. See you there.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good. That good. When you shop at Massy Stores. That good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other health care products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
Shop at Lanes where you come first. For value and quality you can trust. Lanes. For home hardware, fashion and more. The best prices at every store. A warm fancy welcome is waiting for you. At Lanes, your family store for value.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy's Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy's Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is Vinci Clean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then Vinci Clean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement, or paint? Vinci Clean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. Vinci Clean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, the best in service.
The management of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Port Authority wishes to advise the public that the port will be closed on Saturday, July the 28th, 2025, to facilitate an internal staff event. To accommodate this closure, the port will operate with extended hours on Thursday, July the 24th and Friday, July the 25th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Regular operations will resume on Monday, July the 28th, 2025. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause and thank you for your understanding and continued support.
Introducing Kitty Care Plus, Pico-Actin Syrup and Mimglobin Liquid from Maya Organics PVT Limited. Kitty Care Plus is an optimum nutrient for growing children. It promotes physical growth and enhances intellectual performance. Pico-Actin Syrup has a synergistic combination of cyproheptadine and B vitamins that help to improve appetite and body weight. And Mimglobin Liquid helps to optimize growth and builds immunity. Get yours today. Kitty Care Plus, Pico-Actin Syrup, and Mimglobin Liquid. Available at leading supermarkets and pharmacies. Agent Bowman's Pharmacy. Call 456-2235.
Flo's prepaid customers can now unlock big bonus rewards like bonus data, prizes, and more every time you activate a 3-day prepaid plan or launcher. Activate a plan, then scratch to reveal your bonus data. Plus, get points for extra prizes. The more you activate, the more bonus data and prizes you can win. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial *129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
TK Graves and Company is the number one supermarket, 100% intention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always say by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one. CK Graves and Company, and we are Vincent John, a supermarket for you and
your money. Shop at Richardson Motors. Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in 1. Hop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up. Reliability, convenience, and variety. Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
Since 2012, we have provided reliable, professional dialysis services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are now proud to offer you new solutions for your health problems. Each new solution is being delivered to you with the same high degree of care and professionalism. We also use the best technology in the delivery of our services. So, does your doctor need a precise view of what's happening inside your body? Let us perform an ultrasound for you. Ladies, if it's your breasts, then choose our mammography service. For all issues related to men and women's health at any stage in your life, our team can perform the necessary investigations to put your mind at ease and recommend solutions for your problems. If it's to see within your chest or check for broken bones and fractures, then use our state-of-the-art U-Arm X-ray service. For you aging men and women, we can now check your bone density, which will reduce any complications that may arise with overall bone health, osteoporosis, or arthritis. Health Solutions will provide answers and results in a timely, accurate manner in the most comfortable environment, while you are taken care of by well-trained and experienced staff. Please call us today at 451-2836 or 434-3170, or visit us online at healthsolutionsSVG.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum. World class in a glass.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
The excitement is building for the West Kingstown annual raffle, with the grand draw happening live on August 1st at the West Kingstown Fair. First prize, a massive 65-inch Roku Smart TV. Stream all your faves in crystal clear quality. Second prize, a dreamy weekend trip for 2 to Mustique Island. Luxury, vibes, and pure relaxation. Third prize, a grand food hamper packed with all your favorite goodies. Plus, even more amazing prizes to be won. Tickets going fast, so get yours today and support a great community cause. It all goes down at the West Kingstown Fair on August 1st. You don't want to miss it.
They say NDP is not the team for you. To rid SVG of poverty. But I say no, no, no way. Friday has the best team. If we vote for ULP again, our children's lives will be at stake, because ULP don't care. unity. If we vote NDP,
what's the name of that?
we'll be saving lives. So let's come together and vote NDP. Let's vote NDP. Cause together, everyone will achieve more. Let's vote NDP for progression and not segregation. Cause now is not the time for separation. But I started speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP. Vote NDP for better SVG.
Oh, yes, you got to vote NDP for better SVG. You got to take the advice of that young lady. Yeah, very, very young lady. And she's giving you some strong advice. Vote NDP for better SVG. So welcome back to the program. It's now 17 and 3/4 minutes after the hour of 1 o'clock. The time is running down, so we want to give some time to Brother Conroy and Sister John so that they can deal with some other issues. So at this time, I'm going to invite Brother Conroy to address some of the other issues that he have in mind that he want to bring to us today before our time run out. Brother Huggins?
Okay, well, one of the things that I was going to touch on quickly, and Senator John talked about it just a while ago in relation to youth unemployment and a lost generation. And it is actually something that I have to speak on tomorrow.
Okay.
But just going to read quickly what I have here. Many of our most talented young people are leaving St. Vincent and the Grenadines because they see no future at home. In Central Leeward, so many young people are trying to get out. They tell me, Conroy, things are too hard in Vincy. And it is essentially what we've been talking about in terms of the cost of living crisis.
Mhm.
And because of the cost of living crisis, persons, have to be running out. And one of the things that we have seen in the increase here too, just about everything negative on the increase here, is the begging.
That is true.
Throughout,
yeah.
right? And it is so sad because even for single mothers, they will tell you they don't really want to ask you.
True.
Because we have pride.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like you don't
have no choice.
You don't have no choice. And some people say they prefer to ask somebody who they think may not risk actually asking back for something.
Yeah.
But it's very hard for people. But at the same time, there are those who are jetting the world, jetting all over the place.
True.
And it is pretty sad. But something that is specific that I must mention. I remember the first time I was out by Sister John, I talked about this administration and likened it as to economic
assassination.
And what they did with the vaccine mandate, is economic assassination.
Yeah.
But when I assess the administration overall and conversations that I've had with insiders, persons who are in the inside, I likened the organization in itself, in its core, to be economic assassins. Economic hitmen. Especially towards persons who have a difference of opinion or a different position.
Yeah, that has been their way from day one.
It has been their different. I remember when we had the situation where they tried to close down this radio station.
Yes.
Because their view is that if they cannot beat you into subjection, they have to economically strangle you to death. And as I looked in Central Leeward, in South Leeward, North Leeward, Sister John talk about it all the time in North Windward and all the other constituencies, with the exception of North Central Windward, and probably now, and to some extent, maybe East St. George, the total deterioration of sporting facilities.
True.
And what I find is that the situation that we find ourselves in now, which the Prime Minister himself and his entire government has become so preoccupied with Dr. Shallow and the attacks on Dr. Shallow, I liken it to the same thing as economic assassins.
Correct.
Because they have actually called for his fire, they have called for his demise, and it comes back to how they see us.
Yes.
They see us as a people to be their peasants. They see us as a people to be their lowest common denominator. They see us as a people as worthless, dirty dog. And once they cannot have us the way they want us, then we are no good.
No good, yeah.
And as I look at this situation where a young man, we have to look at youths, a young man just turned 40. The Prime Minister is almost twice his age.
Yeah.
And look at the relentless attacks going on this young man.
Uncalled for.
And it is not because he's president of Cricket West Indies. No, it is because he decided to stand up and say, I want to be a part of the alternative to govern St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That is why we are here.
Yeah.
Because we recognize after 25 years of this administration, what they have essentially been doing is beating people into subjection who do not align with them.
Yeah.
As I go around the constituency, Brother Igel and Sister Senator John, the stories of persons, I mean, it hurts me.
Yeah.
Persons who are suffering, persons who lost jobs the day this administration came into office.
Yeah.
Within weeks, persons were trashed. I mean, some people, you talk to them, they cry. Their children had to migrate. Like said, they take the belly to make both. The same thing that we said. You talked about it in relation to the decrease and the decline in population.
Yeah.
This is part of it. Death has been excessive.
True.
The crimes.
Yeah.
Right? The vaccine mandate has also created a spiral in death. But persons leaving St. Vincent and the Grenadines as a result of the oppression that they are coming under.
Yes.
And Brother Igel and Sister Senator John, we in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we have to pull ourselves together. And for my ULP colleagues, persons who, have been supporting this administration, if there is nothing else, I mean, the vaccine mandate is more than enough. But if there is nothing else for young people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, look at this relentless attack on a young man. All because this young man said yes to change. And this young man said yes to the future. And he put himself forward to help bring hope and inspiration. And as a result, he's been targeted to be economically assassinated, one, but to be politically assassinated too, because they know, and they know it well, that the present representative that is in North Leeward, he does not have a chance. There is absolutely no chance he has against Dr. Kishore Shallow.
And that's true.
And that is why we said from the day one, that this election, it is an all Leeward affair. We are going to sweep the Leeward corridor. And I know some might say, boy, Conroy, you talking like that. NDP has been losing that seat since 94. That is what? 31 years now. And all the time they have been winning it with over 100 and something votes. And last election, they won it by, well, we ain't certain if that is the case. But let us say that be the case. The word on the ground, Brother Igel. The energy on the ground, Brother Igel. And the people, the call on the ground is a call for change.
All right.
And the reason for that, the same things that we have mentioned. Youth unemployment in Barreley and Central Leeward, the highest in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I know Sister John might might doubt me because it is high up in our areas too,
yeah.
right? Kish might doubt me because it is high in North Leeward, and I could understand that. But I am putting it to the nation of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The atrocities that have been committed repeatedly on our youths in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, our citizens of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and especially on our business people also.
Yes.
When persons do not align with, or even those who fall out. I remember it was said that it could be the day before election.
Yeah.
I will come for you, your mother, and whoever else. And whoever turn back from within will turn a pillar of salt, referring to Lot's wife.
Yeah, Lot's wife.
I mean, those of on the Christian community understands what that means.
True.
That you're dead. Whatever that means. Because once you turn a pillar of salt,
of course,
you're dead. Whatever that means. So I see them to be economic assassins. And what that means is that they are willing to cut you down at all costs.
Yeah.
And the vaccine mandate has proven that. So I am speaking as one who was affected, and not only by the vaccine mandate, even after the vaccine mandate, I won 2 consultancies where I was the top candidate in both in 2022, and they blocked me.
Well.
And even when I was on a United Nations contract and should have been rehired, they went as far as blocking me again.
Wow.
Economic assassins.
Yes.
So St. Vincent and the Grenadines, when I talk like this, and I came forward to be a part of the alternative so that St. Vincent and the Grenadines could be better governed and better managed, it is because the people of Central Leeward, they have called me forward and I've said yes. But all that I have expressed here have added to that. And I want to see better for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the expired, his time is done.
True.
He's trying to force himself, but it is clear that 2025 is the end of the leadership of the ULP and the ULP itself as an organization.
And Brother Conroy, you know what is killing them, and that's why they are behaving like that, is that the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines have accepted Dr. Kishore Shaklo in his capacity as a man of the soil.
True.
The people rejected the Crown Prince.
That's it.
Definitely. And you cannot doubt that. And we'll take the last call because I have the person holding online. We'll take them. After that, we will just roll with the program. Welcome to New Times.
Brother Igel.
Hey, how are you doing?
Thank you very much. Good day. Brother, sister from out north, the Queen.
Good day.
And my neighbor from Central Leeward.
Yeah. That's my big supporter, big fan. Mojus. Blessings, my brother.
Yeah. Yo, you just brought tears to my eyes. Because I was on this radio on the program when Iga was there too, I think. And I cry foul. I bawl. Because every parent, and the saying is like every mother's cry. One mother cry, all mother cry. One father cry, all father cry. And I think that should be the other mantra. One father cry, every father should cry. Because you can't be bad-mouthing Massa, son and the daughter, the sons and the daughter. He always say, leave my children and them this and don't do my children and them that. And the minute it's not for my children, we coming at you. But you could stand there, you have the authority to badmouth other parents' children. Should that be right? Huh? And there are mothers out there who also have their children and are making this cry and this plea. Look at what a man called himself a prime minister of a country, destroying another mother's child.
Citizen.
Doing as I'll come to the citizen in a second.
Can destroy my brother. Can destroy my brother. We are too resilient.
Well, he's
and we're gonna soar.
She's trying.
Trying. Yeah, but not destroying him. Trying.
Mother
But it's
should
not
be
gonna happen.
crying shame on this man. The
That
amount
is
of
true.
water.
The entire nation should
The
be.
entire nation, yes.
It's a lot of cries on this man and a lot of eye water on this man.
And he realized
and
it.
he will have to pray hard. He have to pray hard.
He realized it. That's why he won't come out, you know. The eye waters are catching up with him now.
You can't be doing another mother trial like that, and a mother sit down there and listening and hearing how he's trying to destroy a born citizen of the country. You not destroy somebody who ain't born here, who hold office. You never hear all these things about them, but you hear the worst about somebody, especially from the Leeward side. That is why I'm so frustrated.
Yeah,
because me a Leeward man too.
Yeah, and a black person. No serious,
I didn't want to go color.
But you ain't want to go color, but I'm not a racist. But what I'm seeing in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are not now. I could bring examples of speech and things they say leading up. They don't seem to have black people in any positive light, except you are supporting them so that they can get you to use. But if they can't get you to use, as far as they're concerned, nah, nothing.
Vincent had to reach to the point. I know I'm the last caller. Vincent had to reach to the reality. You must acknowledge that this man does not mean well for them.
True.
And you just want to be in a situation where you always come back to him to beg.
Yes.
And your situation, you have people who are in office and they are representing constituencies. You look around in your own constituency and tell me if you are living good. Look at the condition how it used to be before. Persons who were under NDP and now under ULP. You look around in your community. Look at the buildings there. Look at the infrastructure and tell me if really this is a government that is caring about you and the people who they have there representing you, if they are really concerned about you. You talking about citizenship? This is my last point. Mr. Arnhem Eustace, Honorable, said he was going to give the Garifuna honorary citizenship. You're going all over the world bragging and talking how citizenship is the highest thing in the land, but yet you're giving it away. If it is the highest, why are you giving it away? And you're saying that NDP want to give it away and sell it, but you're giving it away. You now want to bring in Garifunas now, because Belize, Garifunas are in Belize. You want to give them citizenship now, and they must come in by the 1st of October. We have to watch all of that, because Mr. don't realize that he's losing in different constituencies. This is my own cycle. And he wants these people to come home. And we are welcoming them home. But his objective is to use them to vote for him. And he's going to put them in constituencies that he knows he's going to lose. We have to watch and be very mindful. Don't take my word and allow it to go under the bed. Please pay attention to all these people who are going to come into the country. They're not just coming in. They're coming in to vote because Mr. Man can't afford to lose office right now because he knows what is going on and the mess that he's put this country into. Thank you very much, guys. Continue to do your great work. I am here supporting you 120%. I do this personally without even self-bragging and talking about these things. And many can attest to that. Do your work. You need help. There are a lot of NDP people out there. Reach out to your people. Reach out to your people. The people who are labor, please. I'm pleading to you people. Greetings to the South Leeward, my South Leeward rep, and also to the next Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Godwin Friday. You all have a blessed one and keep up the good work as usual.
Thank you very much, bro.
Thank you, brother Mojus. I just want to make one comment on what you said, brother. Is that in life, a man could do as much as he wants.
Not as long as he likes.
This is facts. You can do as much as you want. You could have all the money in the world, and you could do as much as you want. Even Solomon the Great, with all his wealth and splendor and women, over 1,000 of them, all of that, came to an end.
True.
So as much as a man can do, it will just be for a period of time. And as much as they claim in the brain young, well, the brain only young among their cabinet colleagues for the period of time. And it seems as if the younger brains accept that foolishness. Even that will come to an end. And I am seeing it coming to an end sooner rather than later.
I agree with you.
And to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, those of you who may be on the fence, please listen to us. We need your support so that St. Vincent can be reclaimed, so that St. Vincent can be restored. We cannot continue with all of this vile, with all of this evil, with all of this wickedness, with all of this economic assassination, with all of this derogatory way of speaking about our own citizens when they do not align with us. We cannot continue anymore. Dr. Friday has declared one Vinci, one people, one nation. And I believe him. He wants to see the best for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And one of the things that Dr. Friday said that really touched me, is that he said he wants to see the young people have opportunities in St. Vincent so they do not have to leave
St. Vincent.
That resonated with me because we have lands, we have sea, and we have abilities, talents we can also earn. So to people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, those abroad, we need your support, but especially those who are registered to vote, we need your support. And for this election, we want to have a high voter turnout so that the hanky-pankies, how they put it, the legal term they use,
irregularities.
Irregularities, and those kind of nice words that they use to talk about things that are done wrong. We want to have overwhelming support, overwhelming votes, so that even if there are irregularities, that they will not be sufficient to cause any mishap. Thank you.
Definitely. And before I bring Sister Chevron to wrap up, let me just remind us that tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. in South Windward, 7 p.m. in South Windward. We coming down all the time. South Windward, 7 p.m. with Bridgetown with Brother Andrew John and his crew. Gonna be out there with a village meeting. Those people on that side of the island, you need to get out there, show your support for Brother John, Andrew John, that is, and the NDP in that area. Sister Chevron will be speaking there as well as the other speakers from up further up country who will be down there to join with Brother Andrew John. I have to make sure see Andrew John because there's another John who will be running on the other side. So Brother Andrew John, the real John, the Teach John, that's the one. So be there 7 p.m. Bridgetown and be a part of that. Then 7:15 in Curtains, that is down on the leeward side, will be Brother Conroy Huggins and his crew down there. He will have his team there, including the two vice presidents, Brother Fitz Bramble and Brother Shallow from North Leeward, the one who hotting up a lot of people's head. They will be there 7:15, and they will take care of that leeward part of the island, while Brother John, Sister Chevron, Brother Neptune, and the others will take care of the windward side, which includes chairman of the party, Brother Daniel Cummins. So that's where you will be tomorrow night. Then on Saturday evening, Brother Kishore Shallow has his mix and mingling course. Lyman Vibes. That is
I know the mixing in
that is, I know. That is the term.
Shallow is Lyman Vibes.
Lyman Vibes.
Conroy is mix and mingle.
Yes, I know. You have his Lyman Vibes there from 1 to 6 in the afternoon to evening in the Coal Sale area, from 1 in the afternoon to 6 in the evening. Down there, Lyman Vibes 3, you get down there, be a part of it with Dr. Kishore Shallow and his team. So you can't afford to miss it down on the leeward side. I know brother Conroy gonna join him down there.
Yeah. The Central Leeward crew would
that
be
time,
there.
you know.
We always with him.
It's a leeward crew, so you can't break
Thing turn
break
up
the
on a man. The
chain.
thing turn up. The thing turn up.
You can't break the leeward chain.
And we gotta hype it up tomorrow.
Definitely. And then 7:15 in Calico Square will be Sister Lavon Velox. She will be there with her meeting as well, village meeting. The NDP women will be there. We'll include Sister Lavon Velox as the chief because she's the one who's going to take down the crown prince out there. We have from the north, Sister Chevon John. We have our public relations officer, Sister Lavon King. We have our women's arm president, Sister Rania Durham Balcom. We have former Prime Minister's daughter, Sister Louise Mitchell. All of the ladies going to be there and they're going to be speaking. And, you know, we will be showing some good support. I hope to be there too tomorrow evening, not as a speaker, but as one who will listen and give.
Saturday.
So it's Thursday night, so is it night? And Saturday night, I'll be there to give my support to Sister Lavon Velox and to cheer on the NDP ladies as they bring the message to the people of East St. George. And then on the 31st, emancipate yourself with Sister Chevon John up in North Windward, right at the office in Langley Park. You got to come out there for your karaoke, be a part of it with her, be a part of the line there with her. Emancipation time, you come on out, listen to the speakers, be a part of the action. And then the 1st of August, that is next Friday, the 4th of August. Don't get mixed up with August Monday. It's the 4th of August, the Friday. Brother Daniel Cummins and the West Kingston crew, they will be down there at the Nutrition Center in New Montrose. You got to be a part of it. Lots of food on sale. Come on out, be a part of the action. Sister John.
On the
second, it's the launch of Brother Philip Jackson in the Richland Park Square, right near the school. That's that junction where everything takes place. Yeah, we will be launching Brother Philip Jackson there, and that will be on the 2nd of August, Saturday night, the 2nd of August, 7 p.m. And Philip say sharp. So I'll get there sometime. I didn't think I could make it for the sharp, but I'll reach there sometime if it's the will of the Lord. So Sister Chevon, is 1 minute 1:44, so I'm giving you.
And I am a JCI speaker, so we know how to put things in 1 minute. In 1 minute, I want to say to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the New Democratic Party is the party of change.
True.
If you want jobs, vote NDP. If you want good leadership, vote NDP. If you want your mental health to be intact, vote NDP.
True.
If you want women to be empowered, vote NDP. And if you want to see your little black boy thrive, vote NDP. Amen. The party of choice is the New Democratic Party led by the most honorable Dr. Godwin Friday. God bless you. Thank you. Go on out, get registered, and ensure that you put your X next to the key.
Thank you very much. Couldn't say it any
Key
better.
is the future.
Definitely. Yes. So let me thank both of you for being in studio today for another Thursday edition of the New Times program. This is where we pull the plug and bring it to an end. It was my pleasure being here today. Let me thank all the persons who called. Some messaged. I only got to really talk about a couple of the messages. But thank you for listening. Thank you for calling. Thank you for sending your messages. But remember, on election day, put your X next to the key and make sure that you elect a New Democratic Party so that we can rescue SVG. Take care. God bless you. Stay out of trouble. Stay close to Jesus and take care of yourself. If it's the will of the Lord, the program will continue tomorrow with Sister Margaret London.
The excitement is building for the West Kingstown annual raffle, with the grand draw happening live on August 1st at the West Kingstown Fair. First prize, a massive 65-inch Roku Smart TV. Stream all your faves in crystal clear quality. Second prize, a dreamy weekend trip for two to Mustique Island. Luxury, vibes, and pure relaxation. Third prize, a grand food hamper packed with all your favorite goodies. Plus, even more amazing prizes to be won. Tickets going fast, so get yours today and support a great community cause. It all goes down at the West Kingstown Fair on August 1st. You don't want to miss it.
Memorial Funeral Home is dedicated to meeting the needs of our customers. We go above and beyond to ensure satisfaction and convenience. That is why we are extending our services to the diaspora. Working with Caribbean Funeral Home in New York, burial packages can now be completed in New York to cover burials in St. Vincent. And likewise, packages can be made in St. Vincent to cover burials in New York. Caribbean Funeral Home is located on 1922 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn. Call their office at 718-444-1818 or WhatsApp at 347-925-9557 or 347-231-5410. For more information, call our local office at 458-8888. Memorial Funeral Home. Quality, convenience, and affordability.
This July, the sky is the limit at District Stairs SVG. Get ready for serious savings across the board. Take 10% off all lights, faucets, tools, tin sets, and grouts. Enjoy 20% of all laminating flooring, 20% off all vinyl flooring, 20% off all railing projects, whether glass, PVC, aluminum, or stainless steel, and 20% of all renovation jobs, from bathroom upgrades to full home makeovers. That's not all. Get a huge 50% off all crown moldings, baseboards, and trims. Plus, when you spend $2,000 or more on tiles, you get 5 free bags of premium thin set. Yes, District Stairs SVG delivers top-tier renovation services, stylish finishes, and quality that lasts, with warranty on both materials and labor. And with our trusted program, your dream project can start now. Be paid in stages. Visit us at Russell's Shopping Center at Stony Grounds. Call 4567649. WhatsApp us at 1289-200-7649. District Stairs SVG. Endless possibilities.
Flow's prepaid customers can now unlock big bonus rewards like bonus data, prizes, and more every time you activate a 3-day prepaid plan or launcher. Activate a plan, then scratch to reveal your bonus data. Plus, get points for extra prizes. The more you activate, the more bonus data and prizes you can win. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial *129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors. Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Hop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for a specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up. Reliability, convenience, and variety. Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massey Stores. Massey Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good. That good. When you shop at Massey Stores. That good.
Massey Stores. Our family serving your family.
The management of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Port Authority wishes to advise the public that the port will be closed on Saturday, July the 28th, 2025, to facilitate an internal staff event. To accommodate this closure, the port will operate with extended hours on Thursday, July the 24th and Friday, July the 25th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Regular operations will resume on Monday, July the 28th, 2025. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause and thank you for your understanding and continued support.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinциClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness